Dodger Stadium in LA. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Jazz Chisholm, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Hallo is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 1 left for Miami. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jordan Holloway, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. He's right there. And that's out number one. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Seeger.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now, Brian Anderson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that's the first out.
The left fielder.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seeger. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, gold gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Next to stand in is Miguel Rojas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Smith recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Into the box, Jordan Holloway. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 pitch. Take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Cody Bellinger, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm flew out last time up.
Jazz Chisholm.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's ready. Now the pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Chisholm leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up is Max Muncie, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Anderson trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 19 driven in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now in the box, Brian Anderson. He singled first time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to the Marlins.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. No plate discipline that time. And he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He's running. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now into the box, Miguel Rojas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
No strike.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here's Corey Seeger as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
But this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Hero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax in the factor zone.
I've always said, Hero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Now batting, Petro.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid lead off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Holloway. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. Last time through was a base hit. First offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
On its way is pitch number 75. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. That'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to bat will be Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Muncie on at first, nobody out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count even at 2 and 2. In the air to right center. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. From the belt, kicks and deals. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers lead 1. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate here is Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. That's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
high and deep to right center. Betts is there now, and he has it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Next to dig in, Brian Anderson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So stepping in is Justin Turner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung out and missed. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Seeger.
Next, it'll be Jorge Seeger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here now is Will Smith. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Liner towards second, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate is Jesus Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hallo has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate now is Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point. First delivery to him.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounder down the line at third. First, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang-bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out.
The batter.
To the plate now, Jordan Holloway. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollard.
First offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's just out.
Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Muncie.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. And the pitch.
1-1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. A toss behind the back. Oh. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Now to bat, Chris Taylor. And now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count, 3-2.
We got a full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. A line, that's a base hit into left field. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Zach Rex will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. John Curtis takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 39, John Curtis.
First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the
2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA, but they're up 1-0. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. first pitch on its way. And that misses ball one.
Ball
Now
one,
action
no
in the
strike.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses
2-0.
low with it, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here it is. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
And the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Starling Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
At the ball.
And that misses, 2-1.
2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Betts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the
that's out.
second ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Down
That's
low,
ball
and the
three.
plot thickens here. 3-0. Justin Turner will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Now it'll be Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Curtis, former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fouled away. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Seeger.
Up next, Corey Seeger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Rock. Duvall.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Set, now the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Count still at 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seeger. The 2-2. swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. Throw under first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next to hit is Jorge Alfaro. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Counts 1 and 0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
A 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 2-0 home.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So the next to bat will be Miguel Rojas, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Ready with the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Pollard. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Walker Buehler earned his 5th win of the year. Jordan Holloway settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
9 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, Walker Buehler was victorious for the 5th time this season as the boys in blue took care of the Marlins 1-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Mets launched 3 home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-7. The Phillies pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-8. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. The Nats knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 5-2. Alex Wood grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Giants took one from the Pirates 7-2. Eugenio Suarez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead Cincinnati to victory over Colorado 7-5. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-4. Austin Hayes was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 6-3. Hunter Dozier had 3 hits in the contest as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Cubs totaled 11 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-0. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-7. The Texas Rangers snapped a 9-game losing streak as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the Seattle Mariners 4-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.